What is up, my Auburn baseball family? How are we doing tonight? Hopefully good. The Auburn Tigers get a 6-1 dub over UT Martin up in Huntsville. And how about this lineup, y'all? We are live. And how about this Auburn lineup tonight? I think this is the most impressive Auburn lineup that we have seen. Obviously, Ike Irish, no Ike Irish tonight, but hopefully he'll be in there this weekend. I think with EG coming back, Eric Guevara playing 3B, this allows the Auburn Tigers to have, yes, one of their better hitters back in the lineup, one of their better gloves on the diamond, but it also allows for Chris Rembert to move to the outfield and shores up your lineup. And you get Ike Irish back catching this weekend at the start of SEC play. And I think Auburn's lineup is that much deadlier. And I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that Bristol Carter wasn't getting it done. And I think he's a great player, and you're still going to see him. Obviously, like he's not going anywhere. But uh, EG just brings it at 3B. Like Eric Snow isn't having to play 3B and Rembert at 2B. It's going to slide Rembert out to that outfield. Bub Terrell playing left, Rembert in right, and Cade obviously in center. So I just think it makes Auburn's lineup that much more complete, right? And you see the power in Auburn's lineup. And I got asked like a week and a half ago, when EG gets healthy, what do they do with Eric Snow? And tonight against UT Martin, and hell, all season long, if we're being honest, Eric Snow cannot leave this lineup. Eric Snow smashes baseballs. Eric Snow is one of the purest hitters that Auburn has. And I am thoroughly impressed with what he has done in the Auburn uniform so far this year. And I think him playing 2B, that's his natural position, right? Like, I think that's where he's most comfortable at. And EG coming back just makes it that much easier on him. And he showed out tonight, right? What'd he do? He went 3 for 4, had a bomb, 3 RBIs. I mean, he's been killing it. He has been killing it. It's just been all season long. He doesn't try to do too much. You saw him shoot the ball in the 34 hole, right? Like he he takes what is given to him. He doesn't mind letting the ball get deep. He can pull it down the left field line and hit bombs. He hits gap to gap power. It's all there. It is all there for Eric Snow. And I think he's been a great leadoff. I think he's done a great job there. Auburn was kind of looking for that leadoff guy, right? You kind of had Stanfield in there last year, and he wasn't working out, and he was striking out a lot. And then you go to the portal and you get Eric Snow, and you're kind of flirting who's going to lead this thing off this year. And Eric Snow has stepped in and done a wonderful job, in my opinion. And look, Cooper McMurray, y'all, we're going to be we're going to be talking about Cooper McMurray as being one of the biggest Auburn baseball additions that we have seen in quite some time, especially if Auburn goes on to have a special year. Like, he has been absolutely massive for the Auburn Tigers. So, obviously, Derek Fabian, he went 1 for 5 tonight. Look, he's been killing the ball. He's been another great addition out of the transfer portal. I think this Auburn lineup, 1 through 9, is stacked. Now we just have to worry about pitching. Are we going to blow leads like we did last weekend? We still won the series against Old Dominion, but obviously blowing a 7-run lead, that's been the big question about Auburn baseball the past couple years. And you want to try to avoid those big innings. You want to try to get away from those 7-run blown leads, right? Can this bullpen hold up in SEC play? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I can't wait to see what the rotation is going to look like this weekend. But tonight, I thought AP did a great job. He went 5 1/3. What did he give up? 1 hit. I mean, come on, that dude. He was on his stuff tonight, and I think that's great for Auburn. You didn't have to use a lot of arms. You come out, you attacked, and you did a great job of you didn't make any, you didn't make the errors, you didn't do any of that. Like, you played clean baseball tonight. That is what you needed going into SEC play, because I'll be honest with you, and this is the main point I wanted to make tonight, because I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. But Vanderbilt is the series last year when you went up there for SEC play where it all turned around. You were playing great. Auburn was hot, and they went to Vandy, and it was a collapse, and they never recovered after that. They never recovered. So I think this was a big time win. Obviously John Armstrong, I think he's been great. He come in for 2 1/3. Look, we got some dogs in there. They just got to show SEC stuff this weekend. They got to show SEC stuff. Stay away from hit by pitches. Stay away from walks. Free bags. I tell you all the time, I would rather get beat to death when a team is just flat out hitting us than to walk people and give free bags, because it eventually comes back to bite you. It does. That's the game of baseball. You can't give people free bases. You can't. That's right, bro. It comes down to pitching, man. It comes down to pitching. We know what Auburn's lineup is. It's stacked. Auburn is going to hit. They're going to score runs. I do hate we're leaving a lot of people on base. I think we left 10 on base tonight. That's a little aggravating, but I do like this Auburn team. I think they can run. Like I said, they can swipe bags. Like, they're talented, man. They can hit for power. They hit the long ball. The freshmen are immaculate. They play pretty solid defense so far. There's been some hiccups here and there, but for the most part, with the shaking around of the lineups and all of that, like, it's been solid. It's been solid. So you're going to find out a lot this weekend. I will be in Auburn celebrating my 34th birthday. I will be covering the baseball series, so make sure to keep up with me on Twitter at the Uptempo Podcast. I will have all the updates, and my whole family's going. My parents are going. My brother and his girlfriend are going. My son, my daughter, my wife, like, we'll all be there. And Plainsman Park is a special place for me. So I'm super, super proud of this team. We're ranked. We're in the top 25. Like, that means something, and especially after last year going 7-23 in the SEC, and it all comes down to Friday. And you want to start game one and take it one game at a time. And this is a massive opponent, Tim Corbin and the Vanderbilt Commodores, and everything they bring to the table. They're also ranked. Like, he's going to have them at the upper echelon each and every single season. So Butch and the boys got to get it right. You got to bring the sticks. Vandy's going to have elite pitching. They're going to have a lineup that's going to score runs. They're going to play fundamental baseball. They're not going to make a lot of errors. So you have to come correct this weekend. Can Auburn do it? That's the big question. Can you avoid the massive inning that you had last year that cost you games? You got to avoid the massive inning. You got to avoid the Old Dominion game. You got to avoid the Holy Cross game. You got to put a complete game together. So, y'all, that's pretty much it for me. I just wanted to hop on here. I've been pounding out hours at work. I'm sorry I missed the live show tonight with Dustin talking about basketball. I've been super busy, but I've been getting after it there. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick. UT Martin, we got a 6-1 midweek dub, and for the ones who did join me on this extremely short live, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And War Damn Baseball, I will see y'all this weekend, Auburn, Plainsman Park, Friday night, baby. Let's go. War Damn Eagle.